Alright people, and welcome to match day. Today is the day where we go to watch Egypt versus Benin at the AFCON, and what better way to start the day than with a couple triple cheeseburgers and some booze for later on in the evening. When I got home, I already had all my Scotland tops looked out because I knew I wanted to wear one to the AFCON, and I decided to go with the classic navy blue. What's wild is we weren't the only people at the AFCON wearing Scotland tops, which I couldn't believe. But aside from that, before we get anywhere near the stadium, we decided to go and get Robbie his haircut, which I think boss man niced him very well. I'll let you be the judge of that though, as this was the final product. When we were back from Robbie's haircut, we just had to get in, get ready and get going, because the AFCON was waiting for nobody and we couldn't wait for the AFCON either. As you see me sprinting to the taxi, I couldn't wait. And as you can see, here's two happy chappies on their way to the stadium, very happy taking in the Moroccan scenery, as well as the Moroccan taxis, which were interested to say the least. As you can see that this one has no headrest. It was missing a lot more than just a headrest. The car was very rough, but hey, it got us to the stadium and it got us to the AFCON. So who are we to complain? One thing I would say is this walk was very, very long. And I had a lot of clips from the walk, just taking in all the scenery on the way to the AFCON, but I had to cut it all because I had to fit everything into one short. So if you want to see the full AFCON experience, go to my YouTube channel, link to the top of my page, and watch the full YouTube video. That should be posted already. Give it a watch. I think it's a good watch, and I would recommend highly. And just another reason as to show why I think the video was enjoyable, just look how close we were to the front. These tickets were category 3 tickets that cost me like £20, and I was pretty much on the pitch itself. So I was very, very happy with that. But as the game gets going, there was literally nothing in the first half. That was the game kicking off, and then 0-0 at halftime. As I said, I needed to cut a lot out of this video, so I thought just cut out the whole first half. The game didn't really pick up until about the 7th, 8th minute, where, as you'll see very shortly, one of the teams did score, and to mine and Robbie's dismay, it was Egypt. We were part-time Benin fans, and we couldn't believe our boys went 1-0 down. But then we couldn't believe our boys made it 1-1. As you'll see very shortly, two happy part-time Benin fans. Wow, look at the two of them. They're bouncing. Happy as Larry. I actually thought that Benin might have had a chance, but going into extra time it was going to be hard. So let's see if Benin can do it. Can they take Egypt to penalties or even win it in extra time? The answer is no. There you go. That was Egypt celebrating their second goal. And the next clip, just to make it even worse, is Egypt celebrating their third goal. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to watch the full video. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.